Hello, I am Jean le Chef La Rue. Tonight we make spaghetti sauce. Yes, we make in anticipation of having spaghetti. So, you see here, I am in the process of cooking spaghetti sauce. All of the ingredients are ready to go. And you see the kitchen itself is rather clean. That is because Jean le Chef cleans the kitchen as he works. Of course. So this has been going for a while. You see, I use the spatula also, but I pick up, I look at it. See, it's got to be cooked some more. But I'm cooking at low heat, you see. Vraiment. C'est sur la position 2. Alors il y a 10. C'est à 2. C'est pas trop chaud. Vous voyez? Mais ça marche comme ça. Bon? Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Bref. Bon. Quelque chose comme ça, les oignons. Bon, ça c'est les verts, hein? Et c'est parfait. Toujours. Toujours parfait. Parce qu'on utilise primo. Aussi, un ingrédient spécial. Je peux vous indiquer cet ingrédient maintenant comme ça. Oh yes. C'est ça, le Unico. Son père, son pareil entier. That in English is solid light tuna. Yes, folks, as I switch back to English before I lose all of my onions entirely. So this is what we have here. An interesting story. Today I was walking around with my friend Nancy, and we ran into a Czech woman who, of all things, was from the part of the Czech Republic that I know intimately well. So we were going at length, and I was thinking, yeah, well, my grandparents were from Galiciana, and I pronounced it the way you would. But actually, a Czech would say Galicia. But a Galician, someone from there, would say Galicina. That's how you say it in Ukrainian. Oh, there you learned something for today. You think I'm going to spend the whole time in the kitchen? Nah. That thing's going to be going for a while. Well, estimation time here. We got to do an estimation. Okay, so have a look at that. Well, that's almost ready, actually. Turn the heat down. And look. This is the part that Jean Le Rue loves the best. Jean le Chef pours in the sauce. Okay, we pour it in slow. Just like that, eh? You pour it in slow because you don't want to mess around. Although you got to get everything out of the container. Every little bit. Carlet's got to come out. And then you leave it like that. Looked really special. So if the customer comes in, you say, well, I'm preparing it, monsieur, as you see. But really, you've done almost nothing. But you have to sell. Sell de préparation, là. Riche et savoureuse. Tomate et basilic. Ça va marcher, ça. Ouais. And so we see there, now I'm going to do something that is a trade secret. This is what I do. I add a bit of water, and I go into the can like that, and I squish it around until I see everything there coming out. I got it. Well, that's not good enough for me, so I'm going to get in there with my finger. Et je vais faire comme ça. Oh, boy, that feels good. You know what that reminds me of? I can't say. Oh, but it feels nice. Yeah. Je mange ça. Comment ça va? Yeah, that's me tasting the tomato sauce. So I pour it in here. You see? Like so. Just to get most everything out of the can. Whereas I then put with the other stuff, I won't show you that because that's garbage. Peut-être mettre un autre. What do you think? Huh? Orange and orange. Okay, we're gonna go for it. We go it out. And see the action. La 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 la. Cooking with La Rue. Yeah, so, okay, this is what we have here, folks. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I'm going to squeeze. And you're going to see how much this comes out. Like so. Here I go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Whoops, got to put it over. And there we go. Yes. Oh, power of four. more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze slowly, slowly into the container, as you see. Okay, so next, watch as I la 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 la. Here we go. I'm just going to basically fold these in. Now you're going to watch. We're adding a bit of zest, a bit of tang. I decided I don't want to use spices. I want to do something else. Notice I'm not tossing the peel. They're very important. From the peel comes zest. And we need that zest. Now we're just going to throw these in. Whoops. I made a mess. You can't see it, it's off camera, but I cannot stand by and make a mess. No way. You never know when the boss is going to show up and say, it's a messy kitchen, you're fired. I don't want to lose my job. So I'm basically pulling these. And this is going to be zest. I don't know if I'm going to leave these in or not, but I just want them to soak up and basically do their thing. So I'm adding them, as you see, to the sauce. And that's basically it. Work it in with my hands, which are clean. That's the other thing. If you're a kitchen worker, if you're a chef or a sous chef or a saucier, it doesn't matter what you do. You are constantly cleaning your hands, which are probably in rough shape, by the way. That's just a fact of life. But, you know, everybody knows that in the kitchen, you're working with the food directly. And you're working with it in the manner that I am. And you're not using utensils because you really got to get that in there and make a proper job of it, as I'm doing now. And it's hot, but it's not all that hot. The temperature of this at the moment is, well, pretty low. As you can see, I'm putting my hands directly in. I'm working it, but you can hear it's kind of percolating away. And that's exactly where we want this to be. Because we're going to keep it at this heat for a long time to come. In fact, we're going to turn the heat down. Maybe turn it off a bit and let it just soak. Which is exclusive for I've run out of ideas and it's time to wrap this thing up. Because Jean le Chef, Jean La Rue, that's me. Is coming up to 7:47. That's a nice time. Okay. So here we go, we're just cleaning it up here. And I'm wiping down all the surfaces. You don't get to see this part, the wipe. Making everything look nice and shiny. Taking it off all together. And wipe. Wiping down the entire area. Making it, well, sort of look clean. Good enough for the girls we date. Yeah, they come into that kitchen and say, oh my, looking nice. And it does. And it goes back on. And, well, there's nothing to do now except clean the tabletop surfaces, which I'll do quickly. As you can see, I'm doing it fast. And I'm getting work out. And there's a kitchen sink to clean, the floor to clean, of course. But we can do that later. Okay, and a glass of water to drink. Good. It sure is. Okay, so where are we at this? So we're going to turn this down really far because it's just percolating a bit more than we like to see. I like to see whatever. And I could put some kind of couvercle on that, a cover, but I'm not going to. I don't know. Have I got a cover for that thing? I'm not sure. I'm a chef, but I'm an absent-minded chef. Do you realize I don't know where any of my major pots and pans are? It's like they vanished. They were up in apartment Studio U, which I've now vacated. So I'm kind of SOL here, looking for things to do. Listen to the CBC, of course. on which tuner? On this one right here. And yeah, might as well see the whole today's. La 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 la. I got nothing to do, and I'm burning time. So where am I going? I'm not going in there. Why not? I have no idea. You are revealing all your phlegmatic secrets. Phlegmatic? Huh. Do you really believe you've used that word correctly? I haven't got a clue. I'm going back into the kitchen now so I can put on my French accent and be Jean le Chef again. Okay, that's garbage, but I decided I had to go through it for some strange reason. So I have to sort through that garbage and that recycling. And look at my sexy. Oh, does that taste good? That's going to go really nice with, say, an angel hair pasta or one of, maybe a spaghettini. I like spaghettini a lot. Cooks fast. So that's basically it. The clock that doesn't work because it needs a new battery. But that is life in Deer Park in Johnny La Rue Jr.'s kitchen. No, I'm Jean le Chef. Moi, je suis Jean le Chef et je fais quelque chose à manger. Et c'est comme ça, I'm a coffee addict, of course. I gotta have the best machine. I always cannot remember how to use this one, so I use this one all the time. But I limit myself, can only have 2 coffees a day, and then it's like, whoa, you better take it. Whoop, I almost fell over there. I will tell you why in another case, but I'm unsteady on my feet and really should be using a cane. But who's going to walk around with a cane? Not me. Okay, so I'm sitting here, and it's coming up on 12 and 11, 12, 12, and we are out.